Self-doubt is something we all face at some point in our lives. But what if I told you that the key to overcoming it lies within the power of our own minds? A famous quote by Henry Ford reminds us, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." Today, we're going to explore how to overcome self-doubt, embrace your strengths, and unlock the power within you. The power of positive self-talk. Let's start by talking about self-doubt. We all know that voice in our heads telling us that we're not good enough or that we can't do something. This negative self-talk can be paralyzing. In fact, many people have experienced setbacks in their careers, relationships, and personal lives because they didn't believe in themselves. For example, Sarah was terrified of speaking in public. That voice kept saying, "You'll mess up, you'll embarrass yourself." But when she started using positive affirmations like, "I am confident," and "I am capable," she began to transform her fear into power. Over time, she became not only a confident speaker, but also a leader in her community. Positive affirmations are a powerful tool. By repeating empowering phrases, we reprogram our minds and push aside self-doubt. Think about this. Every time you tell yourself you can't do something, you're reinforcing the belief that you can't. But when you choose to speak positively to yourself, you create space for success. Challenging limiting beliefs. Now, let's dive into the concept of limiting beliefs. These are the stories we tell ourselves about what we can or can't do. Limiting beliefs can stem from past failures, negative experiences, or the fear of the unknown. But here's the thing, they're not true. For instance, I used to believe that I wasn't good enough to lead a team. I tell myself, "I'm not qualified," or "I don't have enough experience." But over time, I began to challenge those beliefs and realized they were just that, beliefs, not facts. A powerful tool for challenging limiting beliefs is cognitive reframing. This is where you take a negative thought, like, "I'll fail if I try," and reframe it into something positive. "I might fail, but I'll learn from it and improve." Reframing turns obstacles into opportunities for growth. Embracing imperfection and growth mindset. Now let's talk about imperfection. So often we think we need to be perfect to succeed, but in reality, imperfection is part of the process. Embracing imperfection allows us to grow and learn. A powerful way to do this is by adopting a growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort and persistence. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." When we embrace failure as a learning experience, we unlock our true potential. Growth happens when we step outside our comfort zones and take risks, even when we're not sure of the outcome. Building resilience and self-compassion. Resilience is key when it comes to overcoming self-doubt. Life will throw challenges our way, and how we bounce back from those challenges is what defines our strength. It's not about avoiding failure, but about getting back up when we fall. Self-compassion also plays a huge role in resilience. We tend to be our harshest critics. But what if we treated ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a friend? Practical tips for building resilience include practicing mindfulness, maintaining a support system, and focusing on self-care. Remember, it's okay to have setbacks. What matters is how you respond and how you take care of yourself along the way. Section 5. Actionable steps for overcoming self-doubt. We've covered a lot, But now let's focus on actionable steps you can take today to start overcoming self-doubt and embracing your strengths. Identify your triggers. Pay attention to when self-doubt creeps in. Is it in certain situations or around specific people? Recognizing these triggers is the first step in overcoming them. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Every time you catch yourself thinking, "I can't," reframe it with something like, "I am capable of handling this." Celebrate your successes. Start focusing on your wins, no matter how small. Reflect on the progress you've made and celebrate your strengths. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Understand that setbacks are part of the process, and you are worthy of love and understanding, especially in difficult moments. You are capable. You are enough. Remember, overcoming self-doubt is a journey, not a destination. The more you practice positive self-talk, challenge limiting beliefs, embrace imperfection, and build resilience, the stronger and more confident you'll become. You have the power within you to create the life you desire. Keep moving forward one step at a time. Believe in yourself. Embrace your strengths. Thank you for watching. Take charge of your self-talk today and start living with confidence. You've got this.